Hey YouTube, this is on Prepper 1. It's been about 5 days since I did a video. Took a little bit of time off, spent time with the family, spent time with the Independence Day. So it was nice not to have to worry about putting a YouTube video up. So I concentrated on getting things done. I hope you're getting things done at your location. Mike Pence made some comments about the evil Russia needs to be stopped. And if Ukraine can't stop them, then the Americans going to have to. He made some mentions about we're going to have to send our boys and girls there, our men and women, to stop the evil Russian Empire. When he says things like that, I'm like, what? Haven't you been keeping track of the last 20-some years? Yes, we did get attacked on 9/11 by the majority Saudis. And we went to a lot of countries. We've destabilized a lot of countries. I personally went to places. Look at Iraq. Just look at Iraq. We invaded Iraq because of weapons of mass destruction. A lot of countries have weapons of mass destruction. Because they're a sovereign nation, they're allowed to have those weapons, just like we are. Look what we did to Gaddafi in Libya. It's a madhouse there. Just so many factions. Look at Syria. The Syrian legitimate government asked for Russia to come into a system. We get in there. We're still in there. So when they say evil, I don't know why he's calling them evil and not us evil. Mike Pence says he's a professing Christian, and I've heard a lot of what he says. Mike Pence should be saying we need to stop fighting immediately. We need to sit down and negotiate whatever settlement we can get to save human lives. Not that we're going to have to send more people. And he is a warmonger. Mike Pence is a warmonger. Talking about other warmongers is Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley used to be my governor. She will do whatever it says to get elected. She will pander to the left. She will pander to the Democrats. She did it here in South Carolina. She's a warmonger too. So I hope you're not even considering voting for either of those two. But you know what? It's your vote. You can do whatever you want. But I definitely will not be voting for those warmongers. President Trump was in Pickens, South Carolina, and record crowds. Some estimate, I think the police chief said about 50,000. And I would believe his numbers compared to anybody else's numbers because it's his city, it's his town, excuse me. So I challenge Biden. Biden, come to Pickens. See if you can get 5,000 people to watch you. Some people might come just for the comedy show to see how many mistakes you're going to make and to see if you go off cue and you don't follow the script. Because that's the best part, watching Biden, is when he goes off script and says all kinds of crazy things. Also, hope you've been keeping up with UPS, the little brown truck guys. Looks like negotiations have broken down, and potentially they have a contract, I think, till the end of July. So we could be good till the end of July, but if they don't get a new one, we could definitely have a strike. I don't think a strike is in anyone's interest. The last time they had a strike, they did lose some business, and it was a permanent loss. So hopefully UPS will get the negotiations finalized. We do not need any more hiccups or bubbles in this economy. We need things to keep running as smooth as possible. There was a survey that said that people are suffering at a huge rate because of the inflation. They looked at the people looking for work. They looked at the people that were already not looking for work. And if you go by real numbers, it looks like unemployment is about 25%. So a lot of people are hurting. In the comments, how are you doing financially? Are you as good as you were? Is it getting worse for you? Are you having a dip into savings? Have you started to use credit cards to buy essentials? They showed, I guess, Google search, that people searched for pawn shops near me, and it has exploded. And they gave the statistics. So people are looking, hey, maybe I got something to sell. I need money to pay for necessities of life. So in the comments, how are you doing? Is it getting painful now? I do talk to a lot of people. It is getting very painful for them. Prices are going up daily in the stores, and it's only going to get worse, and I hate having to tell you that. I hate saying this is nothing compared to what could be if the BRICS nation gets the dollar off the reserve currency of the world, if we do not use it as the petrodollar. things are going to become really painful. This is nothing compared to what is coming. There's no debt limit, so we're adding $2 billion every day. Every day, $2 billion is added to the national debt. Now, there are days where you can see a 45, 65, 75 billion dollars increase. Now, I've heard that a lot of debt is going to come due in August. So during that month, they're going to have to refinance that money back in, and the interest rate they're going to be paying is going to be a lot more than what they are paying now. So that is definitely going to hurt us. So I'm here to encourage you. If you've been keeping up, there's a lot of doom and gloom out there. A lot of times they take a story, like the one story of the nuclear power plant. There's going to be an attack against that. They're going to blow it up. So yes, there's threats all over the place. But a lot of people, even Hale Turner said, oh no, this is going to happen. We're going to go into World War III. Don't get tied down to each individual bad news story out there. Because typically things work out better than what preppers say they're going to be. I mean, we were supposed to be in a famine this winter. People said no food in the grocery stores. We're not there. There's plenty of food in the grocery stores. Yeah, you might not find your personal selection, or you might have to go back to the store and get it. There's still food in the grocery store. So every time you're reading a bad headline, and YouTubers are great for headline doom and gloom, because I will tell you, the crazier I can put a title that's more doom and gloom, I get more hits on it. That's just reality, because people are looking for that bad news. So yes, know what's happening out there. I'm not saying put your head in the sand, but do something with the time you're given. Do something with the resources you're given, and prep. That's all you can do. And don't make it, oh no, the end of the world. No. Do projects that will enhance your self-sustainability, self-sufficiency. So anything you do on your property, if you go out this week and plant 2 blueberry bushes, if you can plant blueberry bushes where you live at this time, if you go out and make 1 raised bed, if you go out and salvage some building materials and build a chicken coop, do things that you will be more self-sufficient, something that gives back to you. It's very important. This morning I was talking to my wife. I said, you know what we could do? We have one pig that we put in the freezer, so I could get out some pork. I could get some nice pork chops out. We got potatoes that I'm going to harvest more today. I got some nice big sweet Teveldea onions. We got cucumbers. We got some herbs. We got some tomatoes. We can make a nice little salad. We could literally eat a great meal off of the bounty of our garden. My garden's small. I'm not concentrating on gardening this year. The reason is I have friends that grow, that give me produce. I have a great little farmer's market. I have the ability to get food, so my time is spent on projects that lend to my comfort around here. Now, granted, I have an addition I'm building, and that's taking my time and effort and my money. As soon as that's done, then yes, I am planning on a huge garden spot. Right now I had 2 garden spots that I have used in the past that are grass right now. But I'm hoping to, right over there in the next few months, to really get a garden spot going, so next spring I'll be good to go. If there is a financial collapse, that way I can rely just on myself. So plant something today. Do something to make yourself more self-sufficient. Not relying on having Federal Reserve notes to go out and take care of your everyday needs. One day the Federal Reserve notes might not be worth anything, or you might not have any. So whatever you can find, or you can have friends that can trade or barter, or just you plain old charity to help you out. So the 5 days I didn't do a video was very refreshing for me, but I'm back ready to throw out any information that I can find. So thanks for watching.